You know, the more I look at them, the more I like them. I don't know why nobody likes these. Let's talk about them. Folks, how you doing? How you feeling? Welcome to my YouTube channel, Shoe Fernie. I am your host, Drew Fernie. Today, I want to talk about the Air Jordan 4 in the Vivid Sulfur colorway, a women's exclusive colorway that, again, I don't understand why Jordan still does this. Men, women, styles, everyone wears sneakers. Just release the shoes in all sizing. But whatever, that's neither here nor there. I was gonna go for this shoe, but I was able to cop these for 25% off using my method that, if you haven't seen that video on how I cop some of the sold out shoes that you see in the Nike online store, there's a workaround there where you can still buy some of the most sought after Jordans on the Nike website. It's a little bit of a workaround. It's playing the long game, but if you watch my video that I'll link up right here, you'll see how I got these shoes. But let's get straight into it. So the box, pretty box. I'm not gonna lie, I like the gold hints on it. I like the Flight logo with the kind of like reflective gold there. That looks really, really nice. And then you got the paint splatter here in the bottom half of the box. Really, really nice. Really makes the box pop. And it kind of gives it like its own kind of unique style, you know. The official colorway of this shoe is white coconut milk, which doesn't make any sense because I think the only coconut milk color on it is part of the midsole, but it doesn't address all of the yellow that this shoe has. But whatever, let's get straight into it. Let's take off the lid and go into this. I like this paper. It's kind of like a see-through sort of paper, shoe paper, with the Jumpman logo all across it. But then, bam, bada boom, beam, bam. Here we have the Air Jordan 4 Vivid in the Vivid Sulfur colorway. Now, right off the bat, yes, this is the same color blocking as the Fire Reds that you more commonly know, that a lot of people, the OGs Fire Reds, military, no, not military black. I think military black, I may be wrong. I don't know. I think it's just Fire Reds. Don't quote me on that. But yes, this is a very iconic blocking, color blocking on the shoe. But instead of the red, you got this really kind of, it's yellow, but it's kind of leaning onto like the mustardy kind of yellow. It's not very vivid. It's very, you know, kind of muted yellow, but I really do like it, man. I really, really do like it. The leather quality on it is pretty okay. You know, it's this sort of smooth a leather on it. This new setup, man, is gonna get some getting used to, but it's a very smooth leather, a very soft leather. It's kind of bouncy to it. I really do dig it. And again, I think the biggest attraction to this shoe is the color blocking, because again, it's very reminiscent of the Fire Reds, but in this yellow colorway. Here, the netting is all black, which kind of really is gonna make this shoe pop when I swap out these laces, because I'm gonna swap them out for some black laces. I've seen these with black laces and they look amazing, man. And then everything else, you know, here in the midsole, you got this same kind of like mustardy yellow with the black, the really matte black. But again, one of the biggest complaints that people had on this shoe is this here, the heel part of the midsole. It's kind of like, it's not fully white, it's this sort of sail color, which kind of does throw it off because, you know, the rest of the shoe is just all white and you already have this sort of really rich yellow that adding kind of like that sail, which has hints of it of a white and yellow to them, kind of throws everything off. It adds another color into the mix. I think that they've just kept it all white, it would have looked 10 times better. But it is what it is, you know. Here in the midsole, you got the iconic Jordan 4 outsole, sorry, with the herringbone all across. Very, very nice. You got the stars here in the toe, in front of the toe. And then, yeah, you got the mustard yellow here as well. It doesn't have the Nike Air logo in the back, which again, I don't complain about. This is not an OG colorway. So again, I don't mind these. And I don't mind it having the Jumpman logo. I'm a huge fan of the Jumpman logo. I don't know why people don't like it as much as the Nike Air, but yeah. Overall, I mean, it's pretty much the same. I think the only difference, I think there's also like the mist. One of the less attractive qualities of this shoe, I would say, is the sock liner. The sock liner is a very, very vivid yellow, and it just doesn't work really well with the mustardy yellow that you see on the other elements of the shoe. You know, it's just a very inconsistent sort of yellow that, again, it adds another color into the mix and makes this shoe seem a little too busy for, I guess, a lot of people's taste, to be honest. I think if they would have kept that same shade of yellow for the sock liner, and again kept the midsole white instead of this kind of like sail white, it would have been 10 times better of a shoe, I believe. So yeah, but overall, I mean, this is a Jordan 4. Not the most comfortable shoe. It is a blocky ass shoe, so I don't expect to feel very comfortable walking in these. It is what it is. I know that the Jordan brand kind of, it's unconfirmed yet, but I know that they've said that going forward after the Jordan SBs, the pine greens, the Jordan 4s, they were gonna start using that sort of mold for Jordan 4s going forward to make them a little bit more comfortable, but I'm still not sure if that is confirmed. And I don't necessarily see how that is the case with this shoe. But overall, very happy with this shoe. I'm a big fan of yellow, especially during the summertime. I don't know, I just really like the color yellow. So very excited about these. Just very happy with this pickup, especially 25% off. You really can't beat that, man. You can't beat it. I still need the Fire Reds in this color blocking because Fire Red 4s just look amazing. So I'm gonna need to cop those next. But yeah, overall, like this shoe. Really like the quality on them. Nothing to write home about in terms of like the colors, but it is what it is. It's a really nice shoe, 25% off, why not? But folks, you let me know down in the comments below what you think of the Jordan 4 Vivid Sulfur, of the Jordan 4 in the Vivid Sulfur colorway. Do you like this color blocking? Do you kind of agree with me with the takes that, you know, if they would have kept the midsole white instead of this sail, it would have looked 10 times better? What do you think of this shoe overall? Like, I feel like a lot of people had some very mixed feelings with this shoe. This shoe sat in almost every single store that I went to, but I never pulled the plug because I didn't feel like paying full retail price on these. But what do you think about them? Why do you think they were so, I don't want to say disliked, but not favored by a lot of people? Let me know down in the comments below why you think that's the case. But folks, I've been True Fernie. This has been True Fernie. If you like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you didn't like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs down because believe it or not, every single bit helps. Links to my socials are down below. Please make sure to follow me on Threads, where I spend most of my waking hours talking about gaming, talking about sneakers, talking about the playoffs right now. The Mavs, as I already said in my previous video, they're at the Western Conference Finals. They're probably watching this already, and they probably already played like 2 or 3 games. Very happy about that, really excited about that. So that's what I've been talking about the most over there on Threads. Make sure to follow me on IG and TikTok, where I upload more of this sneaker content, but in short form, kind of bite-sized form, and where your support is really, really greatly appreciated. But folks, I've been True Fernie. Please take care of each other, but most importantly, take care of yourself, and watch my video on how to cop some of these old styles, old colorways on the down low. Peace.